trainer trains. I'm gonna take my front squat more seriously because my front squat's gonna help my back squat. One power clean into one squat clean. One power clean into one hang squat clean, excuse me. All right, this is warming me up for my front squats. All right, I'm gonna work up with something moderately heavy, maybe my front squat weight, and then I'll just roll through my front squats once I get through this. All right, practicing.
Yep.
Just practicing my technique, moving fast, pulling fast from the floor, dropping onto the bar fast, fast elbows. Let's watch my technique, see if it gets better or worse as the weight gets a little bit heavier. All right.
Oh, close.
Just hit a 130 kg power clean, 286. Really probably 287, 288 with the clips. That's been fucking with my head for a while, all right? Today, luckily, I feel good, I feel strong. Actually, I think more than anything is I'm just in a pissed off mood because I just had to pay a shitload of money in taxes. I don't even live in fucking America. I'm still paying fucking a shitload of money in taxes. I don't even fucking live there, it's fucked up, man. Anyways, instead of bitching and moaning about it, I'm just trying to channel that anger and frustration into something positive, like these front squats. All right, so I'll fucking do this set. All right, let's go how it goes. See how it goes. I don't know if I should. Maybe. Oh, you all right, John? It's all right. Core strength, upper back strength. Real shit. Front squat's gonna help your back squat. God damn. People don't understand, like, if you want a bigger back squat, get better at your front squat. Your range of motion is better naturally because it's a front loaded squat, so it's easier to get more depth. And then when that weight is across your shoulders, that forces you to maintain a very vertical torso. Forces your fucking abs, upper back, all of these muscles that are deep inside that connect to your spine, it forces those muscles to engage and get stronger. All right, that's why I'm doing front squats. These things are fucking hard. They feel very unpleasant, all right? But again, that's why you know you should do them. You're not gonna see many guys in the gym doing heavy front squats because most guys are just, they don't care about being strong. They're just too much of pussies to actually do it, all right? Again, that's why you should do it. Don't be a fucking pussy. Squat. Get strong. Feels fucking good, damn. These are the best the front squats felt in a long ass time. Feel good about that. We'll do one more set of 5. I'm gonna add weight to these. Mark my words, these are gonna make my back squat go up. All right? I mean, the longer I do this, just the more stubborn and opinionated I become because I realize how true it is. It's just, Literally basics, man. Fucking basics. Squats, deadlifts, presses, rows. Doesn't change. A barbell. That is what's gonna build true strength. All right, it's what gets you strong. It offers you the most value. I don't feel like fucking ranting, man. God damn. All right, failed that last set. I wanted that. I decided to pause my last set of front squats, getting deep in there and pause it. Fucking missed my last rep. Pissed off. But in all honesty, I went heavier today than I was planning on it, and I did some sets of 5s when I was only supposed to do 4, so I got all my reps, and I went 125 instead of 115. So that's a good thing, all right? Just have high expectations for myself, high standards. So when you fail, you get fucking pissed. It should bother you if you fail, all right? It's not okay to fail. It's not okay to be weak. That being said, bars on the floor, and this is gonna just lead me nicely. It leads nicely into the next thing I'm doing anyway, which is gonna be a deficit row into a Romanian deadlift, all right? So if you guys know anything about training at all, you know front squats are gonna be pretty quad heavy, quad dominant, all right? And a bigger reason why a lot of Olympic lifters, they do so many squats, but they don't do a lot of hamstring work. Let me rephrase that. I probably should say actually a lot of athletes or CrossFitters, they have overdeveloped quads, underdeveloped hamstrings because they don't do nearly enough deadlifts. If you want to have strong hamstrings, a strong posterior chain, you need to do a hinge movement. So that's going to lead me nicely into my next part of my workout, which is just going to be a bent over row complex into some Romanian deadlifts. I'm actually going to make it a deficit bent over row. Let me see how this feels. It's fucking heavy. Oh. Complex. 8 deficit bent over rows, right into 8 Romanian deadlifts. All right, it's only 220, it's not heavy, but you can take a lighter weight, whatever, take like 40% of your 1RM. People were talking shit to me because I said 360 is not heavy. Yeah, not heavy for me. It's probably heavy for a lot of people. I acknowledge that. I was making a piece of content off the cuff, and people are talking shit. Take a lightweight, 30 to 40% of your 1 rep max deadlift, put a plate down on the ground, and get a big fucking deficit, big pull if you want to strengthen your back. Then if you want to make it a little harder, add in a twist. Once you reach failure on the rows, then just throw in more posterior chain work with the Romanian deadlifts. All right, that's how you get a strong back. You're basically hitting your entire posterior chain that way without having to go super heavy. My back feels pumped. I don't know about you, but I've sure noticed a trend lately where all these dudes, once they pass the age of 30, they think they can't make any gains. They think they can't get stronger. And so then they just hop on this TRT trend. More dudes than ever right now are doing TRT. TRT, testosterone replacement therapy, just call it fucking steroids. Call it what it is. You're just doing steroids. More than likely, if you're under the age of 40 and you're on TRT, why? Odds are you're just unwilling to put in the work. You don't need fucking TRT if you're under 40. Just get fucking healthy. Take your training, your nutrition, your sleep seriously. Work fucking harder. All right, even if your testosterone's low, fucking raise it naturally just with a healthier lifestyle. It's a fucking cop-out. Tired of these motherfuckers like just making excuses, think they need to take steroids so they can make gains. I'm fucking 37, turning 38. No steroids. The only thing that separates me from other guys, right here, all right? What I tell myself, what I believe, and my actions. Another day in the bank, all right? Sorry I don't talk a lot on my vlogs, all right? I can't talk a lot. I'd rather just focus on training. And if anything, the message should be fucking train hard. When you go to the gym, it's not to talk or to waste time or to bullshit around. Go in there and get fucking work done, get better, you know, get stronger. So that's what I did today. And that's just where my mind was. I don't feel like talking a lot. But if you guys saw, I just worked up to a heavy power clean, 286, and it was fucking easy. And then I hit some front squats at 275. Last set I tried to pause them and hit 5 reps and I failed. But I was upset that I failed, but you know what? I'm proud of myself for fucking trying. All right, at least I'm challenging myself, getting out of my comfort zone. That's what you gotta do. And then I finished up the workout with just 3 sets of deficit bent over rows right into deficit Romanian deadlifts into shrugs, just with 105 kilo. All right, nothing super heavy because I don't wanna be too fatigued because I got squats coming up, but that's a good posterior chain stimulus. You're hitting everything, your entire posterior chain, like calves, hamstrings, low back erectors, lats, traps, everything, all right? Just with the complex. People don't even think about barbell complexes like for strength work. You should. It's a great way to actually get a lot of work in, get stronger without lifting a super heavy amount of weight and without just zapping your central nervous system. So anyways, I'm gonna run upstairs into my apartment gym and bang out some leg extensions, but I'm not gonna vlog that. If you guys are getting value out of these vlogs, please like, share, and subscribe. If you wanna work directly with me with one-to-one custom coaching, I guarantee I can help you. All right, there's a link in the description where you can apply for that. If it's a good fit, I'll call you. We'll have a free call, all right? And we'll talk things through. If not, there's still a free training program and a free meal plan in the description of this video. I appreciate you guys watching my vlogs. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one.